Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout, and this is one that I got completed at that crop last November. And so this was a page kit that I had put together on YouTube, part of my put a whole bunch of page kits together. And then as we got closer to the crop, I knew I wasn't going to have time to make some extra page kits, so I decided to bring those page kits. Now, with this page kit, I decided to take these two pictures. They're not great pictures. It's when we were moving back in 2016. Wow, it feels weird to say that because it just feels like building was such a big part of our lives for so long, and now it's it sounds like 2 years, although it's been a year and a few months, but it just feels like so far away. And like we started first thing in the morning, and then we went to about 10 o'clock at night that first night, and then the next, it took us a few days to get everything moved. When you have 24 years of living, with 3 kids in one house, man, the stuff you can accumulate, right? So this is a picture of my son going for probably his umpteenth trip inside the truck. And here he was. The first one is him just going out the door, bringing stuff in. And then I took a picture of the truck. By that time, it was like I said, probably 9 or 10 o'clock at night. We got super lucky. We moved the weekend of October 6th. And, for us, it's fall at that point. And you can have like a lot of rainy days and stuff like that. But that entire weekend, I think on Sunday it started to rain. But by that point, we had done the bulk of everything. We had started on Thursday. And it was 24 degrees Celsius outside. So a beautiful, beautiful day. Like during the day, we had shorts on doing all the moving. So that's what my journaling is going to be about. And I'm going to take those 2 pictures. I'm going to put them side by side. Then I took one of cut apart, and I'm going to put that to the bottom of one of the photos. And that's where I'm going to do my title, and then next to that I'm going to put a journaling card, and that's where I'm going to do my journaling spot. So I like doing that like a block of 4. I could have put my title at the top and my pictures on the bottom, but I wanted to just change it up a little bit and just put my title and my journaling to the bottom. Now, some of these papers were not full sheets of pattern papers, and that's fine. I'm just going to cut them down, and I find a lot of times when it scraps, it kind of helps because then I'm kind of committed to the size that's there. So then I have to kind of figure out what I can do with the size of pattern papers that I have. So that sort of lighter, it's almost like off-white, and it's kind of have like little markings on it. It's almost like a knitted sweater, I guess, that piece right there. I only had a certain size, and I just cut it down so that it would fit within that chevron paper. And then the polka dot paper too, I just cut and made like a 3-inch border. And then I just fit one on top of the other, and it was a nice layering for all the pattern papers. Now it's time to decide where I'm going to put some of my embellishments. So of course, where I'm going to do my title, that's going to be the perfect spot to do some of my embellishments. So I'm going to, because there's a camera printed right there, so I'm going to add a little tab that says hello today, and then I'm going to add a few more things. I'm going to look sort of to the right of that, and I'm going to put the other cluster where the photo and the journaling card meet. And I'm going to start a little cluster right there. I'm going to use, I had some of the embellishments that I'd chosen for this were nice, large, like leafy type. So I'm going to use those as my embellishment foundation. Now my third cluster is going to be at the top of the layout. I'm going to put a banner there and a flare. And again, making sure that my photos are within that triangle. So while I'm, inking the edges and doing all that, I have a couple things that I want to talk about today. First, I just released my last class last week, and the focus is on 6x6. So I did 15 layouts using 6x6 pattern papers as the focus. So, for my layering and all that stuff. So if you want to check that out, just check the link down in the description box below that it says Nicole Jones 911/classes. And until February 14th, it's on sale for $20. And I had so much fun doing that class and did a whole bunch of different layouts using the 6x6 pattern. Now, the next thing that I am super, super excited about, it's what is happening in March. Now, I'm going to have a special class for the entire month of March. So it's going to run from March 1st to March 31st, and it's going to be a class that every day a video is going to be released. It's going to be called Scrapathon. So it's going to have 31 videos. I'm going to have a Facebook group that's just for that, and you'll need a password to join the Facebook group, because we're going to have some Facebook Live sessions on there. I'm going to post daily on that scrapbook or on that Facebook group with things like, well, one, the videos will have the same setup as the rest of my classes. So it'll be, on Vimeo, and we'll just have so that a new video will be available every day. So that's 31 videos. We're going to have some Facebook Live. I don't know how many yet. It depends on how well that it goes. I'm going to post daily on that Facebook group with some challenges, such as some sketches, some recipes that we're going to be working with, some bingos. I'm going to have the files. I'm going to separate it by days. So if you come in midway, you can go and see what we did on day 1, day 2. It'll be all divided. I'm going to have a file for all the sketches where all the sketches, because there'll be more than one sketch per month. So all the sketches will be there. And then I'm going to have, again, some different challenges. For example, a page with multiple photos, a page using a large photo. So it's going to be a ton of fun, a ton of interaction during the entire month of March. Now, the sign up for that will begin at the end of February, but the first video and everything will go up on March 1st. Now, if you sign up before the day of, you're gonna be able to sign up at a discount rate. So more details coming up, but I'm super excited. I felt that, with winter, it's kind of like, I need something to motivate me to scrap, and this will be such a motivator to scrap every day. So we're going to complete 31 layouts at least in that month, which it'll probably be more, but 31 layouts for sure that month. So like I said, I'm going to talk about it some more in the next few weeks, plus I'll do a video kind of detailing a little bit more how that's gonna go down. So I'm super excited for that. So that'll be the first of quite a few scrapathons. I think I'm going to do it biannually, so I'll do it twice a year. I don't know, I was just thinking about, when we were young, we used to do rockathons and walkathons, and on BookTube they do BookTubeathon, and I thought, you know what, it'd be really cool to do one that's for scrapping. So that's where I thought it'd be cool to do a scrapathon. But anyway, back to this layout. I talked about the 3 different clusters. I used some enamel alphas to write down moving day. The cluster with this is the camera, which is printed on that card. I added a sort of a label that said hello today. I added a little leaf, a little maple leaf, a little enamel sticker that has sort of the heart or a little face with little heart. It's super cute. And then I added a couple of enamel dots, and then I added the date, October 6, 2016. I added one of those big leaves. I find those big embellishments are super hard to use, but if you use them like this, where it's just sort of behind, you know, a big cluster, so my embellishment cluster foundation, then they're fine. I had a rub-on that I had put with this page kit, and I put a bit of it underneath my journaling block. It just kind of finished that journaling block, and then I put the rest of it with my cluster at the top of the layout with the little banner, a puffy sticker that's a star, a few enamel dots, and then that rub-on and a flare that says love. And I didn't realize every time I hit the table that I was making it shake, so I apologize for that. But when I tape at home, my camera is off the desk, so I'm not used to, for that crop, I had to put my tripod on the table. So I was getting a little excited there. So that third cluster has a couple of those leaves, a heart, an epoxy sticker, a camera that I put a little bit of 3M foam tape, that's what it's called. And then, like I said, I had done all my journaling before I headed off to that crop, so I was just able to take my recipe card and just copy down my journaling. And that's it. That's going to complete this layout. And stay tuned for some close-ups of this layout and some embellishment cluster. And again, I have a clip of my new class right now that is available. It's called Focus on 6x6. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up and maybe leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.